Hello, guys. I am going to do my very best for you in this stream today. I can't go too long. So I went to the doctors. I want to give a big shout out to my brother Dave, who's always there to support me, pray for me, support me in lots of different ways. So I've got eye drops. I've been doing this warm compression for my eye. Barely slept last night. It doesn't look that bad, but I'm telling you it is. Just hurts. Like just doing that then. So, yeah, again, we take for granted our eyesight. It's irritating me. So, I'm not supposed to be looking at screens right now. He told me to avoid it, but I'm going to do this stream and then I'm going to rest my eyes and I will not be looking at a screen until maybe this evening to do a bit of work. But yeah, it hurts and it's going to my head as well. So, I was going to do a stream about Halloween, but I've done two before and they went down really well. If you want to watch my streams about Halloween and why you shouldn't celebrate it, you can. Go check them out. There's two of them. But I want to talk about this World Series game. Now, I'm not giving you betting advice here. I'm showing you that if Toronto win tonight, it'll be one of the most biblical revelations I've ever seen in sports. I want the Dodgers to win. I want LA to win. I want it to go to a 7. But if it gets closed out today on Halloween for the Bluejays, I'm going to show you why I think it's today and show you the numbers behind it. So all of you watching, please hit the like button. Every single person watching, get me through this. And after this, I'm going to try and sleep if I can close this eye. So Julie, Stefan, Adam Lastman, everybody watching, just leave a comment. Thank you very much for that, Julie. All right, I'll have to share my screen, and I need to buy some glasses as well for staring at a screen, some specialist glasses. I stare at a screen too long, something I never wanted to do. So I'm going to start with Melania Trump, the wife of Donald. So let me know if you can see this. Melania Trump, okay, Slovenian, former model, First Lady of the United States, if you believe it's a lady. I believe all the First Ladies are males. I've made that very clear. I've given many examples as to why. But we're not here to talk about the gender of Melania. So Melania was born April the 26th, 1970. She's currently 55 and she was born in Slovenia. Interestingly, guys, Cody's here. One of the best coders you'll ever see, guys. If you don't know who Cody is, now you do. Go support him. Go subscribe to his channel. Continues to get better every day. And like his videos. Support him in many different ways. He's in the chat today. I'm sure he's got loads of great insights. I've not been able to watch many people on YouTube recently. I've been so busy. But guys, go support him. My eye, I don't know. I woke up and it was closed the other day. And then I figured out getting it open again. And I think I have some sort of cyst in my eye, is what the doctor implied. But there's not much you can do, just eye drops and compress it and rest it. But it's causing me a headache. So, yeah, I had to miss a coaching session this morning because it hurts me, like even with sunglasses on with the sun. But I'm hoping by tomorrow I'm okay. So, yeah, it's not fun, is it, Cody? It's really not fun when you have an issue with your eye. Thankfully, my left one's absolutely fine. Guys, Alan's here, a brother of mine. God bless him. I'll never forget what he did for me. Jason, much love. So, yeah, Cody, share anything you see because you have obviously an incredibly gifted mind. I know you're not a sports decoder, but I know you have the ability to do it, or at least make connections. So, can you all see Melania, yeah? Can I get a woo? You should be able to see Melania. She got a question, who is the male in this relationship? But anyway, so I remember this where she looked like the Undertaker. So anyway, Melania, she's the mother of Baron, yeah? Big Baron Trump. But anyways, let's just look at this. So Pope Francis's funeral was on Melania Trump's 55th birthday. And then Pope Leo replaced Pope Francis, and they both are the 55 connection because Pope Francis was born in 1936, and you add up those numbers and it's 55, and Pope Leo was born in the year 55, and we know how big of a number that is with Satan. So Melania Trump possibly connects to this World Series. So today is a span of 666 months and 6 days after Melania Trump was born. And today's Halloween. Okay? And remember, Trump recently received some baseball bats. The Baal worship, the sacrifice. There's a lot of connections with Baal and with Halloween, which I've discussed. But look at this 666. And today is, what is it, guys? It's game 6 of the World Series. It's game 6. Well, if we go to Melania again, just confirmation of when she was born. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much, everybody watching. Help get this out there. Well, I showed you that. Now, this is Elizabeth Christ Trump. Elizabeth Trump was a German and American businesswoman. In 1902, she married Frederick Trump, who died in 1918, the year that World War I ended. After his death, she co-founded the real estate development company E. Trump & Son with their son Fred to manage and increase their real estate holdings. So their son is Donald Trump's father, Frederick Christ Trump. Now, Elizabeth Christ Trump, what a middle name, eh? Was born in Karlstadt, Germany. This is Bavaria. This is where the Illuminati were founded, okay? And she just so happened to die in New York on 6/6/66. 6/6/66. So Elizabeth Christ Trump, the grandmother of Donald John Trump, died 6/6/66. And now game 6 of this World Series is going to be on Halloween, a span of 666 months and 6 days after Melania was born. I find that quite incredible, to be honest. And today, on Halloween, it's the 304th day of the year. 304. 34 is when the Church of Satan was founded. And 34 is when Adolf Hitler died. Now, the war and revelation numbers overlap because we're in a spiritual war. Right? Straight up. Today is 4 months, 26 days after she died, which is Melania's birthday. That's incredible. There you go, guys. And 4 plus 26 is 30. And the Jays are looking to go 3-0 in World Series. They're currently 2-0. They won in 92 and then they won in 93 back-to-back. That's why Drake has a song called Back to Back, which makes it tricky. Guys, I still need those likes up. Cody's got a great channel. He gets 200, 300, 400 likes. Okay? I don't even see 100. So do me that favor. And Cody, if you could share this stream, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll keep promoting you as I do on my website. So today also leaves 61 days left in the year. Now, Revelation 6:1 is the opening of the seven seals. And who opens the seals? Jesus Christ. All right? Revelation 6:1 describes the moment the Lamb Jesus opens the first of the seven seals. Now, I know all about the sevens. I got all the numbers for LA to go to a seven. I just want to focus on today. I know about the seven seals, the seven golden candlesticks, the 7 years of tribulation, the seven blessings, the seven bowls of wrath. Okay? I know about the sevens. I know how big seven is. But I've just got to look into today. So, Revelation 6:1, right? And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were the noise of thunder. Remember, the Thunder just won the NBA Finals in a game 7. Okay? There's 7 seals. One of the 4 beasts saying, "Come and see." So it's one of the 4 beasts. And the 4 beasts are the 4 horsemen: conquest, war, pestilence, and death. And obviously, if the Jays win today, they get their 4th win of this World Series, and they are crowned the champions, crowned. And Revelation 6:1 is conquest. The Antichrist is given a crown, right? Oh, Epidemic, thank you so much. I'm going to put that towards, well, I had to pay just to go to the doctors. God bless you, Frankie, Elena. All of you watching Patrick, so happy you're here. What, Strong's 426? Ilah means God? Wow. Dodgers win 6-1 today and lose 7-4. Game 7. I can't predict a score, Joey. I'm not that good. I've done it a handful of times. I'm not that good. I do know 61's been massive in this World Series. And the 61's really big, right, guys? World War II lasted exactly 6 years and 1 day. I've told you there's overlapping numbers with war, the First and Second World Wars, and with the biblical end of days. I think those wars connected to the biblical end of days. I really do. Because, like I said, the First World War was 1914. That's what, 111 years ago. Prior to that, there wasn't world wars, guys. You had conflicts, but actual world wars, there wasn't any prior to 1914. But anyways, the 61, which we go back here, Halloween was 61 days left in the year. Well, 61 brings us to, it's the 18th prime number. 61's the 18th prime number. The last 3 games, the winner scored 6 runs. Wow, they're good insights. Guys, share your insights. Roll is an hour drive south of Toronto. Yeah, I bet it's going insane now in Toronto. Canada's struggling right now, guys, economically with its leader. So this is uniting the nation. Okay? And remember, the Stanley Cup was a American franchise that beat a Canadian. Florida Panthers, they beat Edmonton Oilers, and they did it on the 38th birthday of the rapper who's having a beef with Drake. All right? Who's obviously a Jays fan. The World Series began on Drake's birthday. And also on the anniversary of Jackie Robinson's death, who was number 42. And if the Jays find a way of taking this tonight, they win the World Series 4-2. And it'll be the 3rd time they've done this, which has never happened before. So the beef that I'm talking about with Drake, I've already covered this, but maybe you didn't watch the video, is with Kendrick Lamar. So he's got the LA in his name. Lamar means the sea. The beast rises out of the sea. So this Stanley Cup, which Florida won, remember Trump's home is Mar-a-Lago, which is in Florida, from sea to lake. The beast rises out of the sea, and then the beast goes to the lake of fire when all is said and done. So now it gets even more interesting. So I showed you the Melania Trump, that today is a span of exactly 666 months and 6 days after she was born. I told you how Pope Francis's funeral was on her 55th birthday. Satan gets you 55. And then I showed you Trump's grandmother, Elizabeth Christ Trump, okay, died on 6/6/66. And today is game 6. And remember, if we go, she died in 1966. The World Cup final, right? England beat Germany 4-2. Can you give me a woo, guys? This is pretty gold, the information. And again, thank you so much, Epidemic Productions. All of you watching, guys. Hopefully Cody's still here. Oh, he is here. Today is exactly 79 moons after Toronto Raptors won the NBA Finals. Anything with 79. Well, Trump's 79 years old, as you've mentioned, and the atomic number for gold is 79. And we're in the golden age. And we know Trump wants to make Canada the 51st state, don't we? So 79 is the 22nd prime as well. And there's 22 chapters in the book of Revelation. And I'm seeing a lot of Revelation numbers. So, yeah, thank you so much again, Epidemic. It means a lot. So England won the World Cup in 66, 4-2. 4-2. But going back to all of these, I've coded the movie The Omen. Let me just read this to you. In an eye-catching promotional campaign to unleash the little devil, better known as the Omen's Damien, the studio put up billboards and posters around the country with the number 6 + 6 + 06 and the words, "You have been warned," written in bright white against a black background. The idea of selling a movie in an offbeat way might have originally come from independent producer and B-movie guru William Castle. During the 1950s, Castle promoted The House on Haunted Hill with a skeleton that flew over movie audiences and The Tingler by giving filmgoers electric shocks through their movie seats. The Omen is the story of a father who realizes his adopted son, who has a 666 birthmark on his skull, is a reincarnation of Satan. The studio chose Tuesday 6/6/06 for the film's premiere, saying on their website, "The prophecy is clear, the signs unmistakable, Armageddon is upon us. On 6/6/06, the Omen is revealed, and our darkest fears are revealed." This is pretty insane, guys. And 666 is the number of the beast. But Damien from the Antichrist, all right, let me show you him. Damien from the Omen, who is the Antichrist, he was born on 6/6/66, right? And Damien, a 13-year-old boy. And look how the director was Don Taylor. And I say Donald Trump is the Antichrist. Now, I've got more for you guys. Please support the stream. You don't need to financially keep sending money. I appreciate it. But please like the videos. My head is pounding again. I'm just trying to... Let me go clean my eye. Give me a second to clean my eye. And keep your insights coming. The stream is 1,000,000 times better when there's people sharing their insights. Makes us all better when we learn together. Stings, man. I nearly broke my phone again. Right, so Oh my word, guys, how funny is this? Somebody give me a woo. It's not funny. Guys, I'm talking about my eye. Look at this. Literally, I'm just rubbing my eye, putting some warm water on it, and now I'm looking at the omen where he's got the one-eyed symbolism of red eye. Can't really notice it, guys, on screen how bad my eye is. You have to be like next to me and see it when I open it up. So look, he's 13, Damien. And do you know what his last name is? Can anybody guess? Oh, I'll tell you. Well, I'll show you here. Damien is called Damien Thorn. Right? Damien Thorn. Hello, PJ. God bless you. Maggie, much love to you. Well, Damien Thorn. D is the fourth letter. T is the 20th, 420, 42. And DT is the initials of Donald Trump. But 420 is Hitler's birthday. DT. So, look at the director, guys. DT. Can I get a few more woos? Alan thinks the Bluejays will score 5 runs. They will be at 36,126. Wow. So even the director has the DT. Well, and look at the length of this movie here. 1 hour, 51 minutes. 1 hour, 51. Let me just go to these tools here. 151, guys, connects to the beast as well. 151. This is the length of the movie. 1 hour, 51. 100. Look, the 36 prime. That's how long the beast reigns for. 3 years and 6 months. But 36 is 6 times 6, guys. And it's game 6. I think Toronto ended the regular season with 68 losses. But look at that 666 there. And that's the length of this. 1 hour 51. So it's just mad to me, this. Like, it's just getting crazier. Literally, the movie is about the Antichrist. Let me find the Trump with the Bible, just to put it next to it. Well, this just made me giggle a bit. Look at that. Give me a word if this made you giggle. Maybe it's just me. This is the Antichrist, Damien Thorn, same initials as Donald Trump. And then look at Trump here with his St. John's Church. But speaking of this, so Donald's middle name is John. John of Patmos wrote Revelation. I'm studying it right now with my Bible study. Well, if you look here, all right, I've talked about Trump, the Bluejays, but I want to show you their coach. Guys, their coach is called John. John Schneider. His birthday's Valentine's Day. I keep doing all this heart symbolism. So does my brother Andreas, AJ. Ball don't lie. He was born in Princeton, the principalities that we warned about in the scriptures. But Pope Francis went to hospital on his birthday. But his name's John. His name's John, and he's the coach for Toronto. Now, let me show you this. Right, guys, get ready for your mind to be blown here. Next part. Yeah, there'll be 11-6 in the playoffs. Do you want me to show you something, Alan? Alan, give me a woo. Honestly, Mr. Mystery, I'll be straight up frank, honest with you. I have no idea who's winning this game 6. To reveal to the world, I want Toronto. I picked the Dodgers 10 months ago to win it. For my ego, the Dodgers. For people on my platform, the Dodgers. For the code, Toronto. Would I advise betting on this game 6? No. I would sit this one out. I have coded 4 out of the 5 World Series games. I got all 4 of them right. There were one game I was like, I'm not touching it. I can't give a pick. This is another one. But if I didn't have the Dodgers World Series, I would go Toronto. I'd take the plus 1.5. But I wouldn't bet on it. Because there's loads for LA, which I've not even shown you. So again, there's certain games you've just got to be like, no, I'm not going near it. Or if you're like a prop, Otani's got lots of numbers. That Kirk. Let me just show you this Alejandro Kirk. How this guy is a pro athlete. It's from Mexico. It's from Tijuana. Shout out to my brother Javier. This guy, I can't get my head around this guy. He can't run. You should see him trying to run to first base. It's like, I've told you, the world's becoming like South Park. This is like Cartman or something, playing baseball. Yeah, he's a good catcher. You can justify it, but this guy can't even run. He looks like Humpty Dumpty. Let me, I'm not trying to be mean, all right? I promise you, I'm just being like honest. It reminds me of Humpty Dumpty. I don't know if this is just an English thing, but he's got a body like Humpty Dumpty, apart from his legs are a bit bigger. And remember, the Kirk means church. And Charlie Kirk just died. And if you're on my website, you know I've connected this World Series to Charlie Kirk. But I didn't know Charlie Kirk was going to die. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't code him before the season began. But I knew that Alejandro Kirk, is all over the place because of Charlie. I know that. Look at the guy, man. So just keep an eye on this guy because he's number 30 and the Jays are trying to go 3-0 in World Series. So if he has a big game tonight and Jays win, this guy is going to get the MVP. I know everyone says it's going to be Vlad Jr. If he has a big game tonight and the Jays win, this Kirk's winning it. There he is. There's his 30. Like if he gets a home run or a couple of hits, and I think this guy could take. I don't know the odds. And I also told you at the beginning, the World Cup next year is in USA, Canada, and Mexico. And I said there's going to be major Mexican influence in this World Series. Here it is. It's Kirk. He's Mexican, right? Because the 2026 FIFA World Cup is going to be in 3 different nations, USA, Canada, and Mexico. So I knew there'd be a Mexican theme. And it's this guy. Anyways, what was I talking about? I was here. Please continue to hit the like button. Thank you very much. Does anybody have the odds? Who is the favorite for the MVP? Can somebody tell me? Lastman called Vlad before the World Series, and he called Toronto, and he was extremely confident. Alejandro means defender of mankind. What? See, I didn't know that. I know that Lady Gaga has a song called Alejandro. Oh my word, there you go. Alejandro means defender of mankind. Oh my word. That is Christ. That is Jesus, the defender of mankind. See, I didn't know that. Makes it even more likely he's going to do something. And this Satanist has a song called Alejandro. I bet this connects. Oh my word, look. It was released as the 3rd single from the Fame Monster on 4/20. 420, I just told you, Damien Thorne, Donald Trump. DT, 420. Lady Gaga. The Fame Monster. She's mocking my eye, isn't she? Oh, if there's anybody who has the most like one-eyed symbolism, it is Lady Gaga. Like for being creative with one eye. I've never known anybody to have so many different one-eyed symbolism than Gaga. I don't know if I find any more here. Is that a cross? Okay, that's a big find. See, that's kind of like a sneaky one eye as well. Do you know Gaga, right, when she was coming through, she got released by her record label. And then she just went out there. Because Gaga was like an incredible singer. She still is, to be honest. But then she had to change her style. There you go. There's one more. I just wanted one more with the one eye. And then she's just completely given herself over to demons, which is sad. So anyways, Melania, born 116th day of the year. Can you all see it? Okay, we got the odds here. Guerrero Jr. minus 195, Otani plus 250, Yamamoto 1300, Kirk's 22 to 1. Badger, you keep an eye on him, is number 47. Trey Savage won't get it, but he's had like 2 almost perfect games. The pitcher, number 39 in it. So they're saying it's going to be Guerrero. And obviously, if LA win it, the World Series, it's 100% Otani. There is no other Dodgers player on that list. Oh, Yamamoto, he's number 18 as well. He's pitching tonight. 6 plus 6 plus 6. Your middle name's Alejandro. I like the name Alejandro and Alejandra. I've got a lot of friends called Alejandra. We all call them Ali. Right, please hit the like button and I'll continue a little bit longer. Because, I'm not even supposed to be staring at the screen. I'm trying to look away as often as I can. But it's difficult. Melania has got this 6666 connection here with Game 6 and with Elizabeth Christ Trump dying on 6666. Well, if you look here, she was born the 116th. Many people just look at that and say like a reverse 9/11. She also has it there as well. Okay? Trump who witnessed 9/11, didn't he? So he told us. Well, look at this. Let's look at the 666th minute of the day. Please hit the like button, guys. There's 59 watching, 44 likes. Continue to like and support it. And please don't celebrate Halloween today. It is deeply demonic, but it's your choice. Well, let's look at the 666th minute of the day. 666 minutes corresponds to 11 hours and 6 minutes past midnight. 116. So the 666th minute of the day is 11:06. Can you believe it? So this Melania is so connected to 666, as I've shown you with Trump as well. Remember Trump's first day in office as the 47th president was exactly 666 months after the moon landing. Now there's all this talk about going to space and Mars. But Mars is the god of war. So when he says we're going to Mars, he's saying we're going to war. So look, it's all there. The 116 with the 666 minute. Why do you think, guys? So look at the 116 again. World War I was from 14 to 18, and World War II was from 39 to 45. Can I get a woo? Can you see the 116? Today is Drake's 162nd Mercury birthday. 162 is a huge baseball number. Yeah, tell me about it, brother. So yeah, you add up the years most connected to World War I and World War II. It's 116. And what Cody's trying to show you here is with baseball. Baseball is 162. All of them with baseball, like, thank you, Elena. In baseball, the biggest number is 9, yeah? We know it's 9, such as 9 innings, for example. There's so many more 9s. But look, baseball, 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. Baseball's 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Baseball's 162. 1 plus 6 plus 2 is 9. And baseball's 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. Now, if it does go to a game 7, just so you know, one of the teams will win with a 54 connection. But tonight, if one of them wins, if the Blue Jays win tonight, they're going to have beat the Dodgers 5-4 in 2025. It's their 9th game that they've met. And 9 is massive. With Kobe Bryant, obviously, his highest scoring game was 81 points against Toronto for LA in his 666 game. 81 is 9 times 9. 9 people died in the helicopter crash, which we told killed him and his daughter Gianna. And they both died on 1/26. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. So 9 is a number that many people do connect with completion because it's the last single digit number. 7 for me is more perfection, number that most connects with the Almighty. So, yeah, that's what he was trying to show us, Cody, with the 162. Durrell, so happy here. Thank you, bro. And for all of you guys who pray, I know Durrell does. I've got a lot of people praying. Dave did it for me. Patrick, hopefully. If you guys believe in the power of prayer, please pray for my eye. It's really bothering me. Just pray for me. If you don't believe in the power of prayer, it's okay. But if you do, just pray for my eye. So, wait. Major League Baseball is also 162. Let's have a look at that. Brilliant, Cody. Yep, there you have it. Thank you very much, Durrell, again. Canadian actor Matthew Perry, who died at 54, was a big Blue Jays and Dodgers fan. All right, there we go. One of my favorite ever streams was about this guy. And wait, wasn't I could be wrong. Somebody tell me, because I wasn't a big fan. In the show Friends, was there 6, mate? There was 6 of them, yeah? Yeah, 6. Another 6. There were 3 guys. Well, they're all inverted for me. But look, there were 3 guys and 3 girls, weren't there? I never got into this show, but there's 6 of them. And in New York, remember Trump's grandmother, Elizabeth Christ Trump, died 6/6/66 in New York. Trump's also born in the 6th month, which is June. Yeah, look. Follow the lives of 6 reckless adults. Yeah, so Matthew Perry. Let's see what comes up. I think he spotted the Blue Jays. Yeah, look. He's a devoted fan, not just a fan. They call him a devoted fan. So he'll probably connect to it. There's so much. Guys, even if you don't always win money, there's so much to be done. Like I said, Cody doesn't promote gambling or sports betting. He's not bothered about it. But man, you learn so much from that guy. And I just I think a lot of people do come to my channel to learn as well, not just to make money. But just stuff like this, you just learn all sorts of random stuff. People go, but is he wearing an LA hat there? So why would a devout Jays fan Wear a LA hat. Do you get what I mean? Look, I know LA because of Hollywood. Matthew Perry invested in the famous Field of Dreams. That's a baseball movie. Oh, look, a Bluejays cap in the background there. So why is he getting all... Why is he dressing up in LA gear? Which one is he, guys? Is he Blue Jay? This is how confusing it is. Is this guy devout Blue Jays, or did he become a Dodgers fan? He's throwing a pitch. Man, it's just what world do we live in, man? Maybe he likes them both. I don't even think they get to decide who they support. I think their whole life is controlled. Let's go from... God bless you, Epidemic. Thank you very much. Jesus loves you so much, more than we can comprehend. So I remember he died on Bill Gates' birthday. I remember... Oh, he died at 54. Oh, my goodness. It could be done tonight. He died at 54. The Jays can beat LA 5-4 this year. His burial was 11th. Wait, his burial was the anniversary of Kobe Bryant's NBA debut. Kobe's NBA debut was November the 3rd, 96. Oh my goodness. LA dropped to 11-3 in the playoffs in this World Series for Kobe. And 113 is the 30th prime. The Jays are trying to go 3-0. So when did he die? He died October the 28th. Right, let's see if there's anything with this. What year did he die? 2023. Man, that's gone by quickly. This guy's death. What? No way. What the heck? Guys, this is why it's annoying. There's two ways you can look at this. 2 years and 4 days, a span. LA can lose the World Series 2-4. But look, it's 105 weeks. I'm sure the Dodgers are on 104 wins. Oh my word. Can you see this, guys? Alderbron's, God bless you. Can you see this? If the Dodgers win today, they get their 105th. Their 105th win of the season, a span of exactly 105 weeks after Matthew Perry died. Who's a Blue Jays fan, but he seems more of an LA fan from the photos I'm looking at. Oh, there's a comment about 105. Matthew Perry was spotted years ago at a Blue Jays game sitting in seat number 105. And Blue Jays can get their 105th win. Oh, my. So they can both get the... Oh, my, this is what I mean, man. They can both get... Are they both going for that 105th win? Oh, for crying out loud, guys. Can somebody give me a woo to calm me down? 104 is annoying because Kobe retired the 104th day of 2016. Thank you very much, Durell. Oh, no way. Oh, she's taking the piss there, Durell. If you're offering a fruit and she's taking the strawberries. No, that's not on. Tell your mum that's not on. But listen, she gave birth to you. She's always been there for you. Just buy some more if you can afford it. But yeah, come on, get off the strawberries. So, yeah, Kobe retired the 104th day of 2016. I've showed you how that is all 666 as well. All right, that's 2016. So yeah, one of them. Whatever way we look at it, what should the tacos El Gordo, Alan? Don't get me started, bro. Mate, you were like a hero on a white horse when you picked me up and took me there. I was tired, I was hungry, I didn't know what I was gonna do in San Diego, and you just turn up, take me to the finest tacos in California. And not only that, you bought me them. I said I wanted to buy you them. You went, no, I got you. It's like, okay. So one of these franchises are getting their 105th season win, a span of exactly 105 weeks after Matthew Perry died. And let me see if we can find that photo. Matthew Perry, C105. I don't know if it's going to show it. Matthew Perry, MLB Stadium. Is that it? Come on, give me an image. Don't play with me now. Come on, Google. Is this it? Can we zoom in? I don't know how good your eyes is. I hope they're better than mine right now because it's pissing me off, this eye. I'm trying to stay calm and be funny other than smash my screen. It's hurting. Can you guys see Matthew Perry here? Oh, here we go. Boom. Cheers. He's got the 105 behind him. Massive shout out to my brother in the chat who gave us this information. Agent D911. Guys, he's got 105 behind him. Can you see? I don't mind if you all take this. Remember, we're working together. He's got 10. Can you see it? I don't know if you can, guys. I can with 1.5 eyes. I can't zoom in. Can I? Wait. There you go. Wait. Boom. Can you see it? Man, what is it? He's doing the Masonic hand there. Look, that is the most Masonic pose there is. Now, I'm starting to think, right? Watchman's here, so happy. We've got some legends in the chat today. I'm starting to think, so we look at this guy, celebrity. Perhaps these two are, I think she's an actress, I don't know. I have a feeling that these people are involved in Masonry as well. Can somebody give me a woo if you agree? I think these guys, they're not famous. All right, they're not starring in Friends. They're not on the red carpet. I reckon these guys are more influential in this beast system than Matthew Perry, because they always have handlers around them. But it always looks like these are regular guys just watching baseball. They're not. Someone like him will be an absolute 33 degree. But there's your 105. Whatever happens, Dodgers or the Bluejays are getting their 105th season win. A span of 105 weeks after this guy supposedly died. I'm not convinced with any of them anymore. So what we're doing is full name. Don't tell me it's 105, mate. Where are you? Is it? Oh, no way. Guys, can we get a woo for Cody and go subscribe to his channel? Matthew Langford Perry, 105. Taking the piss today. Didn't the Dodgers... Wait, let me... Guys, was last season the 105th NFL season? It was. Guys, I'm pretty sure LA won the World Series last year, and it was the 105th NFL season. Can somebody give me a woo? Let me double check it. I'm sure that was last year because it's the... There you go. Oh, my word. The 105th. That's when the Dodgers won the World Series. Another 105. Yeah, the Dodgers won it, didn't they? They won 4-1. 6-7. That's everywhere. 6-7. That they keep talking about. Oh, man. It just gets more and more wild by the day. Jeez. Adam, you need to get some really warm water and put the amount of salt in it and stick your eye in it. I've done that. I'm going to do it after this. But thank you. I'm going to do it after this for 15 minutes again. It was hot, man. Now this is the next bit I want to show you that you might not have. 6, 7. What's 6 times 7? Type it in the chat. What is 6 times 7? 42. Watchman, thank you. The support today, man. Maybe I should just have a bad eye every day. Seems like they mirrored 104 wins, brother. Yep. It's Kobe. Kobe retired the 104th day of the year. That's what it is with the 104. So let me just show you this, right? Sorry about all these tabs. It's getting out of hand, isn't it? Is it here? Here? Right. Bluejays. Please hit the like button. Sorry I have to keep asking. Oh, man. Bluejays have won the World Series twice. All right? They won it in 1992. They beat Atlanta Braves 4-2. Remember, Atlanta is where the Georgia Guidestones came down 42 years after they were erected, okay? And they came down on 7-6. 7 times 6 is 42. And then the Jays won back-to-back. They beat the Phillies 4-2. So they're the only 2 World Series they've played in. They beat Atlanta Braves 4-2 in 1992, and in 1993, they beat the Phillies 4-2. Now, Kobe was born in Philadelphia. He won his first NBA Finals 4-2. Now, if the Jays, remember, I don't know, thank you very much, Watchman, 104, 4 minus 1 is 3, 104 gets you 4, minus 1 is 3, 33. Oh, my word, yeah, the 33 is... It could go 3-3. That's what's annoying. We know how big 33 is with baseball, with the occult, with magic, with Freemasonry, with Jesus. So I know the series can go 3-3. I want it to, but I don't have confidence that it will, if I'm honest with you. But look, if the Jays win 4-2, God bless you, Coffee Girl. Bill Clinton, oh my word, yeah. 42nd president in 92. Oh my word. I knew he was the 42nd. I forgot that. Yeah, he got voted in 92. He began in 93. Yeah, he got voted in 92. And then he began his term 20th of January 93. And remember, his term ended the year of 9/11, where he was replaced by George Bush Jr. Do you know a big thing for LA? Do you want me to give you an LA number? Bible equals 105. Oh, geez. I'll be reading that. Well, actually, I probably won't. And look, he was re-elected in 96. That's the year that Kobe was drafted. So, yeah, Bill Clinton. Does he support anybody in baseball? Bill Clinton, favorite MLB. I don't know if he even watched it. Cardinals, but then became a Cubs fan. Okay, I don't see much with that. I know Cardinals connect to the Catholic Church. I know Chicago connects to Charlie Kirk and Pope Leo. But yeah, maybe Clinton has something to do with it. I don't know. They're all related, aren't they, these presidents? Last time Jays won the World Series was 32 years ago, and they're leading 3-2 in this World Series. Yeah, maybe they win 3-2. I don't know. What's the over and under? Anybody know? Is it 7.5? What's the over and under with the runs? I don't know. I haven't looked that deep. Sometimes that's the best way to go. Usually in these tight games, like really important games, they're close. All right, what else was I going to do? Okay, yeah. So if the Jays win, right, they're going to win 4-2. It's going to be the third time they've won the World Series and the third time they won it 4-2. 42 times 3. Can I get a woo? Can you all see that? 42 times 3 is 126. Kobe, the shooting guard, look when he died, 126. And right now, just so you know, the Blue Jays are 2020, right? On the road in the World Series. Can you believe that? Let me see if I can show you that. I don't know if Blue Jays record, including player. Blue Jays record. Let's see what comes up. I code so often, I sometimes. Can you see that? Can I get a woo? Guys, can you believe this? This is why it's not going back to LA. If it goes to a 7, it's in Toronto. Watch this. The Toronto Blue Jays are 2020 on the road in the postseason all time. They're not going back to LA. What's the year that Kobe Bryant died? Can somebody give me a giant woo in the chat? So just imagine this. So this is 126, which can be written 12-6, 2020. Just imagine this. I said the whole thing was about Kobe. You would think it would benefit LA, but not always the case. Remember the year that Kobe died, 2020? Who won the World Series the year Kobe died? LA Dodgers. Who won the NBA Finals in 2020 the year Kobe died? LA Lakers. So you'd think it would benefit them all, the Kobe numbers. And it still could. It's not done. If LA win this, they'll probably become favorites for Game 7. But if the Jays win today, they're going to become 12-6 in World Series games. 12-6, 1-2-6, and they'll end the season 2020 on the road in the playoffs. And literally, Kobe Bryant died 1/26, 2020. I find that quite incredible. Springer can get the 8th home run for Blue Jays on the 204th at bat. See, that's crazy detail. I don't know. Springer's number 4, so he might do well in game if they win their 4th game of this series. But now I want to go to the Bible. Another thing, look, so tell you one of the main reasons I liked LA before the season began, right? Because, and the problem is this can happen, well, it can't happen again actually, but this is LA's, where's my calculator? This is LA's 23rd World Series, right? 23 is the 9th prime. So my first thing was, okay, LA can get to their 23rd World Series and win their 9th. Can I get a woo? It might seem obvious, but that's where I started with my LA code. It obviously got a lot more detail. And then I was like 23-9. All right, 239. That's the 52nd prime. And Kobe Bryant, that's his NBA Finals record. He won 5 NBA Finals and he lost 2. Again, that's the thing for LA. Kobe went to 7 NBA Finals. But he won his first NBA Finals 4-2. And remember, if LA win this World Series, they're going to be 9-14. All right? 9 wins, 14 losses. That is literally Pope Leo's birthday. Pope Leo was born 9/14, and if LA would have won the World Series. Or if they do, they are 9-14 in World Series. So I was like, man, well, did Pope Francis die in a Dodgers ritual as well? I was looking at that, and I know how much Pope Leo loves baseball. Like, he's a massive Chicago fan. So I was like, okay, look, literally is the 14th. They stay on 14 World Series losses. I was like, okay, is he signing a baseball? This guy is one of the biggest jokers walking the earth. He's signing a baseball, guys. This is idolatry. This guy is the absolute opposite of what a child of God should be. So that's what I was looking at. But as we saw, if the Jays win and close out the World Series, today they get their 105th win, which has you 14. Can you see it? 105 is the 14th triangular number. So they have the 14. But LA have the 14 in the context of they can stay on 14 World Series losses. But there's more. All right. Yeah, I was going to mention that here. Where is Kobe? If LA lose, Marquise, God bless you. Kobe was born 8/23. If LA lose, they'll have 8 World Series wins in 23 appearances. Can I get a woo? You see it? LA can stay on 8 World Series wins in 23 World Series appearances. 8/23, literally Kobe Bryant's birthday. So, as I've said, for the numbers, I want Toronto. Because I'll type it up, send it to your friends. Financially for people, LA. But on my website, they'll all back me up. When LA went up 2-1, I said take Toronto at plus 400. I told them all to do it. Quite a few did. If they didn't, it's not on me. And now, obviously, Toronto are the favourites. You have to be smart with this. Not like you want in a great position. They went up 2-1. They took it back to LA. And they lost 2 games in LA. They don't often lose back-to-back. Which brings me to this. Drake has a song called Back to Back. This Joker. The album's cover art is a still of Game 6 in the 93 World Series. Now, I'm going to show you something else. Oh my word, I've got something else. Can everybody hit the like button? I thought I'd be done by now. And Watchman, are you still in the chat? Because you've just sent me a WhatsApp. I don't necessarily want to play it. If it's personal, are you still there? Or do you want me to play it? Back to back. Dodgers are trying to go back to back. And they can do it against Toronto, who have been back to back. That's what's annoying about this stuff. Do you get what I mean? This was released, guys, 10 years ago. So I was like, okay, back to back. I kind of hope LA play Toronto because they can go back to back by beating Toronto. But I want to show you this. CFAN was right about this. How many points did Michael Jordan score in the 1993 playoffs? Oh my word. Oh my goodness, look at this. I have got goosebumps. I'm going to stop and clean my eye. Oh my word. I can't stand Drake's music, by the way, but that is a catchy little riff. I don't even know the name of the song. Guys, oh my word, 60 watching, 60 likes. As I just show you, Michael Jordan got 666 points in the 1993 playoffs, but the season was from 92 to 93. The year's Toronto Bluejays won the World Series back to back. Both of them in Game 6. But MJ wore 23. 2/3 is 66.6%. Look how he averaged 41 points in the finals against the Suns, the age Kobe died. Michael Jordan inducted Kobe into the Hall of Fame. So this is what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Like, are we getting some woos or not? My eye, I can't describe it. I don't know. I went to the doctor. They've given me eye drops. Told me to warm compress it. They told me to rest it. They told me not to look at a screen. So this is silly from me. But it's too good of a code to not share. I don't want to be the person showing it afterwards. I want you to see. Do whatever you want with it. But look at that. Remember Kobe, his highest scoring game was his 666 game against Toronto. He died at 497 months, 3 days old. 4,973 is the 666 prime. Yamamoto is pitching for LA. This guy's a robot. Somebody give me a woo. I think this guy's a robot. Toronto plane crashed on runway 23 on Jordan's birthday. Yeah, it did. Oh my word. It did. February the 17th, wasn't it? So I did a video about it. Toronto plane crash. It was on, it was on Michael Jordan's birthday. It was on oh my goodness. It was on Jordan's birthday. And he has the Air, doesn't he? Like Nike Air. Look, 217. Toronto crashed, 217. So how old was he? 62. Remember he played for Washington. This World Series connects to Trump. That's where he is right now. And literally, it's the Dodgers' 23rd. It's the Dodgers' 23rd World Series and Toronto's 3rd. You got a cheeky 233 there, which I'm pretty sure is the 51st prime, Gianna's birthday. Yeah, look. 23rd appearance for LA, 3rd for Toronto, 233, 51st prime, 13th Fibonacci. That's the 6th prime. But it's also the 7th Fibonacci number. The 7th. Yeah, 13. 13 is the 7th fib, isn't it? So you got your 6, 7, which is annoying. It's like, is it going to 6 or 7? It's so annoying. Are LA going to win game 6-7 for all this 6-7 nonsense? I'm just getting my food storage all organized and done. I recommend everybody get a little extra food these days. Yeah, if you can afford it, absolutely. Florida Panthers just won back-to-back. Their first season was in 1993, and now Florida teams have been in the Stanley Cup 6 years in a row. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Yeah. It's all connected. Do you all agree? Just give me a thumbs up. Do you all agree that all these sports are connected? So that's a big thing I wanted to show, like, for years, that they're all connected. Yeah, there, look, runway 23. I told you, Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, the planes, obviously they're in the air. What is this matrix we're living in? 38 miles per hour. Remember, the Stanley Cup was decided on Kendrick Lamar's 38th birthday. Big number with Lucifer. Something else I wanted to show you. I've got to clean this up. Oh, yeah, here you go. Right, now this is monumentally huge. All of you watching, I want this. Like I said, like biblically, I want the Bluejays. So, you know, I want Christ to return. I know you're not all believers. That's fine. I can't force it on you. Watch this. The phrase beast reigns 42 months, 1,260 refers to a prophetic period described in the biblical books of Daniel and Revelation, symbolizing a time when a powerful Antichrist-like figure will rule. The three terms are interconnected: 42 months or 3.5 years. is a specific time frame mentioned which corresponds to 1,260 days, if using a 30-day symbolic month. Toronto can win their third World Series 4-2 to become 12-6 all time in World Series games, and they can become 3-0. This for me is some of the best work if it hits. I'll say that again. The Jays can win the World Series today on Halloween, which is connected to Satan. They can win it 4-2, the third time in their history, to become 12-6 all time in World Series, meaning they won 12, lost 6, and they can become 3-0 in World Series and stay undefeated. I just, man, like, and you can also, when you read Revelation 12:6, it talks about the 1,260 prophetic days. Look, this is when Kobe died, guys, in the 42nd year of his life. And the woman fled into the wilderness where she had the place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,203 score days. Okay, this is 1,260. The St. Louis Blues won the Stanley Cup final of 6-12 in 2019. Same year, Raptors won 4-1. That is... What year did the Raptors win it again? 2019. They won 4-2. Oh my word, they won 4-2? They beat the Warriors, where the Church of Satan was founded. Golden State was in San Francisco. 6-13. Shall we check the date? It was 4-2. 224 points. Kobe's memorial was 224. Look, 224 points. Guys, how long has this been going on for? Their jersey numbers were 2 and 24, and their memorial was on February the 24th. World War I lasted a span of exactly 224 weeks. So, let's have a little look then. I don't know if I'll find it. 6-13. That's the 112th prime. 6-13, 2019. Is there anything? So they won it with 201 days left. That is massive number. But none of this is massive. Oh, well, 6 years, 140 days, 614 is Trump's birthday. But what else did I want to show you? Humpty Dumpty. All right. Kevin Ghostman. This guy was pick 4. So obviously they can get the 4th win of the World Series. And he can stay on 4 postseason losses. He can go 3-4 if this guy wins his jersey number. So what? He's got 117 losses in his career. He's got 104. He can get his 115th win, and the Dodgers can drop to 11-5 in the playoffs. Trump won the election, which was on 11-5. So this guy's a very good pitcher, but he ain't as good as this guy. If you believe it's like about ability, this guy is an absolute robot. Can somebody give me a woo? Yamamoto, which I did something about Yamamoto. The Admiral. Look, I found I did this research. There's an Admiral called Isoroku Yamamoto. Was an admiral of the Imperial Japanese Navy and the commander of the Combined Fleet during World War II. I said, literally, the reason why the Dodgers have all these Japanese connections, like their coach is Japanese, or he's born in Japan, Dave Roberts. They've got Otani, they've got Yamamoto. They have all these Japanese. It's because of this, because of Pearl Harbor, all right, and war. So I've got a feeling this guy connects. Look, he was born 4-4. Right now, the Dodgers and the Bluejays are 4-4 this season. But he died in 43, which could benefit the Game 7. But anyways, this Yamamoto is an absolute robot. Absolute robot. So going against this guy, but he's number 18, which is 6 + 6 + 6. And that's why he's pitching, guys, look, with 61 days left in the year. The 18th prime number. That's why your boy Yamamoto's in today. So, I don't even know his record. What is it? Wait, you're telling me Yamamoto can become 6-1 in the playoffs with 61 days left? And he can become 4-1 this season for Kobe? Or he could drop to 3-2. This is why it's just a joke sometimes doing this coding. More often than not, I'm right, but sometimes I get frustrated. He can drop to 3-2. The Blue Jays won the World Series 32 years ago. Kobe wore 8-24. That's 32. He can drop to 5-2. Kobe's NBA Finals record. Oh, jeez. 6-1 with 61 days left, and he's number 18. 61, the 18th prime. The better you get at this, you realize that in the bigger games, the harder it gets. It's just a fact. Oh my word, his birthday. Another 105, Cody. It's another 105. 10 weeks and 5 days after Yamamoto's birthday. 105. Did LA get their 105th win? Or did Toronto? Frick. Oh man. Yeah, this is why I said I can't tell you who's winning this game. I usually can. I can usually read it and go, you know what? No way the game that I coded today is 4-2. You can't make this up. What the game I coded today, it's 4-2. Guys, anyone on my website knows this. I'm just so connected. I code games and they just also... Guys, the game I code, unless there's going to be another goal, which is unlikely, 4-2. Is that a sign? Literally? But then again, look who scored the first goal. This is just going to make you laugh. The first goal was 34. Literally, it could go 3-4 if it goes to Game 7. But guys, it's 4-2. I've just seen it now. I coded PSV because they're going to go 9-11. Look, can you see it? They're going to go 9-11 and get their 9th win in their 11th game. 9-11, 9-11. Oh my, if this finishes 4-2, I'm just going to piss myself. Not literally, guys. It's just an expression. I'm going to be like... So I know all about PSV. I know Princess Diana died on their anniversary. I connected this game to Diana. They're playing a Greek team next. Greek. Prince Philip was Greek. I just can't get over this stuff. Gus, you're a brilliant coder. Let me see what you're saying. I'll read agents. MLB season began on the 77th day of the year. Dodgers first played Jays 77 days before the start of the World Series. 77-year-old Canadian man from Toronto was accused of killing Kirk. What the heck? Well, that means we're going to a Game 7? Do you know Kobe's 666 game was with 343 days left in the year, which is 7 times 7 times 7 for a Game 7? 7 cubed. Kobe's game, where he got 81 points against Toronto, 343 days left. I want to see if this game ends 4-2. Come on. I just can't get over that if it does. Brigham Young, Mormon church leader, born 6-1, 152 days from his birthday. Dodgers can get 152nd win in the postseason. Mormon equals 34. Gooseman wears 34. Mormon church 68. Roberts can get 68th postseason win. That's really good. The problem is LA can stay on 151 postseason wins. It's the length of the Omen movie. And it's the 36 prime, and it's game 6. 6 times 6. That's why I don't like that. But if LA win, they get 153, don't they? If LA win the World Series, they have 153 postseason wins. And that's the 17th try. That is Otani's number, and it's that 116th composite. And 11-6 is the 666th minute of the day, which connects to Melania. How long do you want to play? Like, they've got a 2-goal lead. Finish 4-2. Oh, man, I'm struggling now. I'll probably do about another 10 more minutes. You know what? I want to thank you all for your insights. Makes it more enjoyable for me as well. I feel like I'm actually taking part by watching it, by seeing your comments. Now, I don't want the Jays winning either, but for the code, I do. Can you see my screen? Just somebody let me know. I just read, somebody said they can't see my screen. Yeah, I don't know what else I can show you. Blue Jays third time winning in 6. Yeah, the 666. Be the third time they've won with 6 games. 666 is the 36 triangular number. Okay. Saba, I'm going to be patient. Oh, 5-2, geez. So we got another one. I had a fear, man. I was like, just blow the whistle. It's 5-2. Kobe's NBA Finals record. Right. Saba Medusa. I've come across thousands of you, brother or sister, right? I'm going to be calm with you. I, first of all, want to say to you, I completely understand where you're coming from. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm being patient with you. So, yeah, why does Kobe Bryant connect to everything? It doesn't make sense. You've not read my book, have you? You've not been watching my stuff for 5 years. You've not had the experiences that I've had. Right? Kobe Bryant, right? There's no need to call me delusional. If you look at what I've revealed over 5 years and my predictions and my hit rate, they're unmatched in this community. There's nobody that comes close over the last 5 years. So calling me delusional is a bit extreme with what I've done. All right? You might not know that. I don't want to get arrogant like I used to, but if you know me, you know what I've called. You know that. So thank you so much, Frankie. 420, baby. 420. Kobe Bryant died, didn't he? January the 26th, 2020. Right? I want to ask you this question. All of you in the chat, just put yes or no. Did the world completely change after Kobe Bryant's death? Just put yes or no. I can't do much longer, guys. My eye is popping out. Kobe died the beginning of 2020. Did the world completely collapse since the beginning of 2020? Just put yes or no, all of you in the chat. You don't even have to know who Kobe Bryant is, right? You don't need to know who he was. Just be honest with yourself. You should all say yes. Like, you all lived through the pandemic. Do you know what I mean? It changed the whole world, right? Okay, so most of you are saying yes. So, I know the Bible inside out. If you don't know the Bible, these numbers probably go over your head. You're like, what's he talking about? So, my story is this, right? I'm going to just remind you all again. I lived in Los Angeles for 6 years, all right? From the age of 22 to 28. And my next door neighbor was Blake Griffin. He played for the LA Clippers. I lived in a really nice part of Los Angeles. I used to go watch Kobe, right? Play for the Lakers at the Staples Center a lot. And when he died, my life changed. I started seeing the world differently. So he died on 126. First of all, 60 plus 66 is 126. 666. The beast of Revelation reigns for 1,260 prophetic days. Rome reigned for 1,260 years, which is why Kobe moved to Italy when he was 6, right? His highest scoring game was his 666 game. He made his NBA debut at age 18. 6 plus 6 plus 6. He died 497 months and 3 days old. Exact. 4,973 is the 666 prime number. Kobe's taken more shots than anyone in the history of the NBA. He died the year that coronavirus was declared a pandemic, where they told you to get a shot. The NBA shut down the same day coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. Right? The Champions League, the year Kobe died, was on Kobe's 42nd birthday. LA Lakers won the 2020 NBA Finals 4-2 on National Father-Daughter Day against Miami Heat, the same year Kobe died with his daughter. Right? I could go on all day. This World Series connects to him because his 666 game was against Toronto. So the list is endless with Kobe and all of his connections. And I've shown it in a million different ways that he connects to all of these sports, which is why for 5 years I have this phenomenal record using Kobe. Why nearly everybody in this gematria community who has half decent ability in coding use all of my codes. They all use their codes around Kobe and the Pope and the royal family. Who was doing that? Me. Okay? So when you call me delusional, brother, you may as well call Usain Bolt slow. And you're watching my videos because you know that what I'm saying has substance to it, or you wouldn't keep watching me, would you? When I showed you that, Michael Jordan, 666 points in the playoffs in the 92-93 season, and 92 and 93 is when Toronto won back-to-back World Series. Michael Jordan inducted Kobe into the NBA Hall of Fame on the 15th of May, 2021. 15th of May is big because it's also the date of Operation Warp Speed. It's the date of the Claydex pandemic simulation, which was exactly 666 days before coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. Corona translates to crown, which is why Kobe had his crown tattoo, right? Which you can see it there. He had a crown tattoo. And then who replaced him? King James, the king, and won the NBA Finals on National Father-Daughter Day 4-2 against his former club, Miami Heat. Heat, Lakers, Lake of Fire, the water and the heat and the fire, The elements. Okay, so come on, bro. Yeah, if the Lakers, let's go to it. The Lakers right now are 3-2. The Dodgers are down 3-2. If the Lakers win, they go 4-2. I think they're playing the Grizzlies. Oh my word, guys, look. It's 6-7. I'm pretty sure LA are playing the Grizzlies 6-7. 6 times 7 is 42. One of them is going to go 4-2. Yet, people say, well, if Lakers win, they go 4-2. So do the Grizzlies. Can I get a woo? This is why you have to look at it deeper. Yes, Lakers can win and go 4-2. Or the Grizzlies can beat the Lakers and go 4-2. One of them's going 3-3, like this World Series could go 3-3 or 4-2. The fact that these teams are playing each other 6 against 7, 6 times 7 is 42, is because it's been designed that way. That's why they're called fixtures. It's fixed. It's predetermined. So who's winning it? I don't know, but one of them's going 4-2. One of them is going 4-2. I don't know the odds, okay? But that's just a fact. If Grizzlies lose, they go 2-2 at home and then 1-1 on the road. That has substance to it because it is the 66 triangular number. Look. If Grizzlies lose, I don't know the odds. I'm not making a pick. They'll be 2-2 at home, 1-1 on the road. 2,211, 66 triangular number. The Book of Revelation is the 66th book. And there's 22 chapters in the 66th book. And then LA can go 4-2. Like the Beast reigns 42 months. They can also go 4-2 in the conference. The Grizzlies can. So they can have a 42 there and a 42 there. Or they can be 3-3, 3-3. Myles Garrett supports the Raptors. I know he always wears the Jurassic Park shirt. Does he really support the Raptors? Lakers can go 70-41 on Halloween. 741 is Lucifer's number, correct? 38 triangular number. Memphis 38. King James at age 38 scored 38 points on the 38th day of the year to become the all-time leading point scorer. Oh, by the way, for that 741, Gus, if it goes to Game 7, it'll be the 41st time a World Series has gone to 7. Can I get a woo, Gus? Let me say that again. If it goes to a Game 7, it's going to be the 41st World Series to go to 7. Kobe won 7 NBA Finals and died at 41. 741 is Lucifer's number. It's a big, big connection for LA if it goes to 7. So, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on here. I like the Halloween record. That's interesting. But are you telling me that Lakers can get their 42nd loss on Halloween? Is that what you're saying as well? You're saying the Lakers can get their 42nd loss on Halloween? Let me check. I'm going to have to go, guys, very soon. Sorry, bro, you're right. Listen, I don't mind you asking me questions, brother. Don't call me delusional. That's all I'm going to say. If you question it, 100%. What you're talking about, I really don't understand. Can you help me, Adam? Can you help make it more clearer? Sure, brother. But when you're calling me delusional, it's really harsh to come in somebody's stream who's not feeling that well, giving you information you can't find anywhere else for free at this level every day, and call me delusional. It's just harsh. It's not right. And I still answered you because I'm nice and I'm patient, even when I'm pissed off. So let me look at this. But thank you for saying that you humbled yourself to say that maybe I'm not delusional. What's he showing me this? That it? So they can go 15-6, 9/11, 156 prime. Is that their record on Halloween? Surely not. What is he doing here? I don't know what's going on with his stats. Where did you get that? LA Lakers all-time record on 1031. Is this the only amount of games they played? Where do you get the 70-41? This doesn't make sense to me. That's Trump's birthday, isn't it? It's Trump's birthday. It wouldn't shock me if Myles Garrett goes to LA Rams. I've done a video about it, that he goes to LA. So it wouldn't shock me. Yesterday was Maradona's birthday. He won the 1986 World Cup. Last time Bluejays won the World Series, the score was 86. Today is 86 date numerology. That's the death. When you get 86, it means you're killed. The average coffin is 8 foot and you go 6 foot under. That's why it's to be called 86th. I'm going to have to close all this. My pick for the NBA, a fly in the 6-0. Spurs are doing well, by the way. Who have Nuggets got? They're probably going to go 4-1. Trailblazers. Where are they? Well, they're doing all right. Jokic was the 41st pick. He might go big again. Triple-double. I got him last game. He got triple-double. 5-4. But I know 32 is big with Denver. And Gematria, 32. I don't know. I'm not doing any more games. But yeah, just confirmation. PSV, 9/11. 9/11. I wonder if Feyenoord do it as well. Who have they got? Volendam. Probably win that, won't they? See if they both go 9/11. Probably will. What an angel Kobe was. Such an amazing guy in his Masonic orange here. I think this was the last time he watched the Lakers play. It was against Luka's Dallas, of course. Where's Luka now? Where's Luka? Is he at the Lakers? I think this was the last time that. It just seems too much, all of this with him. I tell you something, if LA get to another World Series, I'm not taking them. They can stay on 8-24. I won't touch them if they go to World Series again. I wouldn't touch them. If they win this one, I would take them because they can go 10-14, which is Charlie Kirk's birthday. But if they lose this one, I won't go near LA again until they get to that 25th one. So yeah, I appreciate support. You supported me a lot today. I appreciate it. Did anyone tell you that Honeybee was in the video that Trump made? No. I did a stream about Honeybee yesterday. Honeybee. Where's Honeybee? The Trump administration is tempting a honeybee disaster. Yeah, a lot of honeybees are dying. Your battery is 42%. So, like I said, I want LA, but the better code, I think, is Toronto. I have to keep that image, don't I? If I get that 105th win, I'll keep that up. No one told you life was gonna be this way. I'll keep that as well. This is the big thing for me. That would put me on Toronto if I was neutral. Don't get any clues here. Look at this. Straight away. Game 6 Halloween. Get ready for a wild ride. What's the numbers most connected with Halloween? Obviously 6. Not too obvious that there's 6 runs. MTV cancels ridiculousness after 14 years. Another 14, 46 seasons. What are the people saying here? Oh, remember we did have the 18 inning game, 6 plus 6 plus 6. I don't think it's a smart idea doing it on Halloween when a lot of families will be out with their kids. Wait, this is the 8th World Series game that we played on Halloween. Oh my word, LA can stay on 8 World Series. I didn't know this. Remember, LA can drop to 8:15. 8:15 is when the Society of Jesus were founded, August the 15th. They can go to 8:15. It's the 8th World Series to be played on Halloween, which is 4 times 2 is 8. Sometimes you find clues. A lot of people say Vlad's going to hit a bomb, a home run. If he does, he's definitely going to get the MVP. Remember, Bluejays is 1-2-1 in Gematria. It's 121st World Series. Revelation, 121 as his Antichrist. So, LA are the favourites, just. There's got to be more than one Donald Trump as well. This guy is everywhere. Behold a Pale Horse is saying Bluejays. Go check out the number hunter, my brother Savvy. Right, what's this stat? The winner of Game 5 when the series was tied 2-2 has won the World Series. Another 6-7. Guys, look. The winner of Game 5, which was Toronto, the winner of Game 5 when the series was tied 2-2, remember there's 22 chapters in Revelation, Kobe's 666 game, 22nd day of 2006, the year Gianna was born, has won the World Series 67% of the time and have won 6 of the last 7. 6-7. 6 times 7 is 42. Remember, the World Series began on Jackie Robinson's death anniversary. Do not forget that. The World Series began October the 24th, 1024. Obviously, well, not obviously, has the 32 connection. 32 times 32. The Jays won the World Series 32 years ago. But this World Series began on the death anniversary of Jackie, who wore 42. Is that too obvious? 6 times 7, 42? Are we just so good at this? Also, Jackie was born 131. He was born 131. I've shown people all of this. Jackie Robinson was born 131. Championship equals 131. It's a 30-second prime. Jay's a lead in 3-2. And Jackie was born 1919, the 8th prime that can stay on 8 World Series. Jose, thank you so much, brother. This is a lot of work. And look how the 19, Jackie was born 1919. Can you see it? That's when Remembrance Day was originated, honouring those who lost their life during World War One. 1919, 19 is as the 67, 6-7, it's the 19th prime. And then 19 is the 8th prime. This is the 8th World Series game on Halloween. And the Dodgers have 8 World Series wins. And Kobe began his career wearing number 8. Have you seen the Fibonacci of this, guys? The 4181. It connects to Kobe. The 4181. It's the 19th Fibonacci. Kobe died at 41. His highest scoring game was 81. Can I get a woo? He died at 41. And also Kobe Bryant equals 41. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81. And when you add up those numbers, what does it get you? All right, this is endless, man. It's just endless. Lastman, thank you, bro. I really do appreciate you. What's 41 plus 81? Here you go. 122. Kobe's highest scoring game. This is for the guy. Look, 122. Can I get a woo? His highest scoring game was on 122. He died at 41, and his highest scoring game was 81. And his highest scoring game was on 122. And you add up 41 and 81, it's 122. And if you actually go look at this game, where is it? The Lakers won. Look how many points they won with. 122. And look at Toronto. 104. That's how many wins they're both on right now. All right? They're both on 104 wins. Where is it? Look. Bluejays, 104. Toronto got 104 points. But the Lakers are on 104 as well, aren't they? See? 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 So this game was on 122 and they got 122 points and he got 81 of them. And remember, if you look here, just one last thing before I go. The Lakers, look, first half, 29 and 20. What's that? 49. Second half, 42 and 31. What's that? 73. You see it? 49, 73. All right? 4973. Kobe Bryant died at 497 months and 3 days old, 666 prime. And this was his 666 game. Woo! There's his 81. All right, because it's black magic, it's witchcraft. I'll never fully understand it, ever. But I know it's not organic. It's not just players that have trained really hard and worked their way to the top and they have that Mamba mentality. All right, I better get rid of that or get the video taken down. I did my Dodgers stream last time. They completely demonetized it because it showed a 5-second clip on Twitter. Probably going to do it again for this. Kirk's batting average is .333. There you go. It's an absolute joke. Bluejays' first game of the MLB season, they lost 12-2. There you go. Oh, my word. Like, what the heck? The last Toronto sports team to win a championship was the Toronto Argos in the CFL, Canadian Football League. They scored 41 points and had 24 against them. Oh, my word. Can't make this up, guys, can you? You can't make it up. Ozzy Osbourne died at age 76. Yep. What's he got to do with it, though? I know he loved LA. Then he lived in LA. He did the Osbournes. Shannon! Shannon! I can't be bothered looking at this guy's record, but I just can't believe his name's John. Like, John of Patmos. Why is he pointing to his temple? So, yeah. I wish I had more clarity. I think the better code is Toronto, but going against LA is like going against the Chiefs. You just don't do it. You just don't go against Mahomes. You don't go against the Dodgers, I don't think. It's too risky. Should they be the favourites? Probably, because they've got Yamamoto. And how much is their squad value? Does anybody know? What is the squad value for the Dodgers? It's got to be obscene compared to everybody else. Somewhat ridiculous, isn't it? Look at that. The value of the Dodgers squad varies depending on the valuation method, but recent estimates place the team's value at approximately 6.8 to 7.73 billion. Let's check the Bluejays. Look at that, man. What a difference. What a difference if this is real. Blue Jays approximately 2.15 billion, and then the Dodgers like almost 4, maybe 5 times more. Wait, it's the 142nd season. Isn't that the birthday of the Toronto coach? Oh my word, it is. The Toronto coach was born 14-2. It's the 142nd season. I didn't know that. Let's look at the payroll. What's Ohtani on? It's got to be something outrageous. The guy's an absolute robot. Where is he? Look how much money he's getting. That's insane. Look at that amount of money for playing baseball. Man, I can barely pay my rent. This guy's getting that. Look, even out here, they have the total 13.5. Revelation 13.5 is how the beast reigns 42 months. Even these images. And don't you find this crazy, though, with Ohtani? Like, let me just show you this, and I definitely have to go. Shohei Ohtani. The guy has literally got the exact same gematria as championship. You ready for this? Can you see all of this, guys? Yeah, I think Yamamoto's some sort of cyborg AI. Guys, can you all see Ohtani's numbers? Just say yes or no, then I have to go. My eye is really... It's watering now. Max Muncy is 67 days after his birthday. Keep an eye on that joker, number 13. It's game 6. 13 is the 6th prime. Someone like Muncy will pop up with a big hit. But look at Ohtani's numbers, right? Can you see him? Okay, thank you, Lastman. Can somebody type them in the chat? Lastman, just type them in the chat. Type those 4 numbers. Blue Jays home World Series record can become 6-3. Blue Jays home playoff record this season becomes 6-3. Blue Jays home record this season can become 60-30. What? Kobe retired, bro, in 2016. The 63rd triangular number. Oh, my goodness. But anyways, you've typed the numbers or not? No? You can all see them. I just can't be bothered repeating myself. Shohei Ohtani. 131. 68. 193. 58. Championship. Can you all see? Now, for those who know gematria, you know how unlikely this is. Shohei Ohtani has the exact same gematria as championship. He just won it last year. The exact same. It's like his name was like... I think Ohtani is like an AI. I really do think Ohtani is AI. I've said it. Call me crazy, but how many people have called me crazy and I've shut them up? Literally the same. It's like somebody's perfectly given him that name. Maybe the person who created that Frankenstein. Don't they call him Frankenstein? Wait, don't. I'm pretty sure they call him Frankenstein. Or maybe my friend said it. Shohei Ohtani, Japan's baseball Frankenstein. What? Who made Frankenstein a man? They call him Frankenstein. Frankenstein was literally made by a doctor. Was it Dr. Jekyll or whatever? Look at his 666 there. And I told you, he played for the Angels, the Fallen Angels, and that's why he's in Los Angeles. That's why the LA could win the Angels on Halloween. But they call him Frankenstein. And literally, Frankenstein was a monster. And he wasn't human. So, guys, I think you should take Ohtani home run. Anybody know his odds? Frankenstein home run on Halloween. Can somebody give me a woo? I would take Ohtani to hit a home run. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But they call him Frankenstein, and it's Halloween. Even if they lose. And we got a woo from Frankie. Is Frankenstein a metaphor for homosexuality? Frankenstein's anxiety around sex indicates a kind of homosexual panic. Oh my word, I always say Otani's gay. And Mookie Betts. I think pretty much the whole Dodgers roster. Frankenstein's anxiety around sex indicates a kind of homosexual panic common in Gothic literature. But Frankenstein were gay. Oh man, even I learned something in this stream today. A brilliant but egotistical scientist brings a monstrous creature to life in a daring experiment. Guys, as somebody literally created this guy with the perfect gematria for championship, and he's like insane at everything. Like literally insane pitcher, batter, catcher. Looks like he's fast, big, massive Frankenstein legs. Legs are longer than my old body, probably. Somebody made this guy. And if it goes to game 7, you know Big Ohtani is going to step up 17, the 7th prime. You know Ohtani is going to step up and be a hero. If Dodgers didn't have Ohtani, I'd be all over the Blue Jays. But it's like I said, it's like Chiefs with Mahomes. Or like back in the day, if you bet against Brady, you're an absolute muppet if you would bet against Brady back in the day. All right. Crazy stuff, eh? Wild times. I didn't know Frankenstein were gay. That is hilarious. Happy Halloween for that. I had no clue that Frankenstein was gay. Can you see it? Can you notice my eye a bit with the skin? It's completely... I don't know if you can see it's marked. That's not normal for me. You can barely tell, can you? Maybe I am Frankenstein. Pissing me off. I'll tell you that. I ain't going to lie. I have to close this computer now, man, all day long. Do you mind if you all hit the like button on your way out? And I'm going to go punch myself in the other eye. What am I doing? I'm looking at a screen to check my eye out when the doctor said, don't look at a screen. I'm not as smart as people think, am I? Today is 193 days after Pope Francis died. Toronto Blue Jays 193 and Championship 193. And it's the 44th prime. No wonder the Jays are 4-4 against LA this season. 193 days after Pope died. Whose funeral was on Melania's birthday. Pope who died on the Queen's birthday. Just give me a break, man. Hey? I hope it gets better also. I've got 81 likes for Kobe. Cheers, Kobe. You know what, guys? If it weren't for Kobe Bryant dying, you wouldn't be listening to me right now. I'll tell you that for nothing. His death just completely changed the way I saw everything. So cheers, Kobe. I mean, Miles. Garrett. Cheers, guys. And the financial support today, thank you very much. I'm going to go rest. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day. I don't recommend celebrating Halloween, but it's your life, it's your choice. You know what I mean? Completely up to you. Staying away from it. Cheers. God bless you all. Thanks for your support. Take care. Much love. God wins.